Okay, so you should be familiar with coding CSS at this point. So for this video, I'm just going to show you the code that you're going to create. And I'm going to zoom in on it for you. So nothing is super funky. Yesterday or in the last video, you created these font families that we got from Google Fonts. So that was the only new thing we had learned. Now we're just going back to the regular coding some regular selectors. So the OL, the article, and the table. Those are all normal selectors in CSS. So they appear blue. So go ahead and code those. And then the next set that we're going to do are a little different because, as you can see, they have this hashtag in front of them. So if you needed to pause the video for the other ones, you can. The next set, hashtag RP, hashtag LP, and hashtag foot, are all our IDs. So if you looked at our code and what we had coded, that image that we coded to be our list pick and our row pick, we added ID tags to. So if you look at this code, this was our list pick. So that was my book right here. And our row pick right above it, we gave an ID of RP. So if you don't have those in your code, this won't work. And the last ID we gave was down here at the foot. That paragraph got a foot ID. So those would be the ID tags that we created. So that way, when you do row pick and take away the border, that border from the second image will disappear. And the margin negative 65 pixels will bring it down to sit right on top of your list. And based on your picture, you might have to change that number a little bit to work with it, but it should be sitting in a nice row across your list. The LP, our list pick, this second image, we're going to add a border, but a different color border than the top one. So change it from the color that it was. Mine was this yellowish green. I changed it to a dark green. And then border radius is only 10, so it's not completely rounded anymore. And we added a width of 200 so that it changes shape. Okay. And then the foot one, that's this paragraph down here. Okay, that I made so that it was white. We used RGBA format, which is a new skill. R stands for red, green stands for green, B stands for blue, and A is alpha for how transparent. And the red, green, blue, and alpha range from 0, or the red, green, and blue range from 0 to 255. Okay, so we gave 255 red, 255 green, 255 blue, and the last digit, alpha, means how transparent or see-through. 0 is completely see-through. You wouldn't even see the words, they'd be blue on my page. And then 1 is completely solid, which makes solid white down here. And then add those last two. And finally, this list is dot list because it's a class. So if we go back and look at our code, we put a class around this div. So this div was class list. So make sure you have that in your HTML. It's around line 33. If you don't have it, it won't work in your style section. And we text aligned it to the center, and we gave a margin of top negative 200 pixels, which would bring that book up. So when our final website is viewed, things I should see, name, that first image, the fonts, I should see that if you open it up full screen, that this picture is out, okay, and your schedule is kind of centered and ready to go. Okay. And if you need any, you can refresh or you can rewind and watch or pause the video to get some of this code that you did not have. And that ends our last class with the About Me website.